Welcome, parents. My name is Mary Beth Rich, and I'm excited to be your child's college credit English teacher this year. I have together a presentation that kind of walks through the different things that you should be aware of as we move forward in the course this year. So, a little bit about myself. I grew up in New York and then I moved to St. Louis. I do have a bachelor's degree in English and then a master's degree in education from Truman State University. This is my 15th year in education and my second year at Lee Summit West. Looking at my rosters, I'm excited to see some familiar students again this year. My husband is also a teacher as well. He teaches in the independent school district, and then we have two children. So my firstborn is Landon, and he is going into the 5th grade, and then Caitlin is going into the 2nd grade this year. So they're excited to get back to school and back into a routine. In my spare time, we enjoy traveling as a family, and I enjoy cooking. So here are some things for you to be aware of in this course and for your child to be aware of. So the first is that this is a college level writing course. So this semester they are enrolled in English 101, and then in the spring semester they will be enrolled in English 102. So they are going to get 6 hours of college credit English on their transcript. A requirement from Longview is that each student has to write a minimum of 15 pages of formal writing. So here's how we're breaking up that formal writing. They will have to write 3 reader responses, and those are going to be about 2 to 3 pages in length each. This semester, they're going to write a personal place narrative, which will be 4 pages, and a rhetorical analysis paper, which is 5 pages. The second thing that you need to be aware of is that their grade is based off of the writing. So 90% of their grade will come from the 5 papers that they write. There won't be a ton of grades in this class. Like I said, they're going to have 3 reader responses, 2 summative papers, the place narrative, and the rhetorical analysis paper, and that will make up the bulk of their grade. The other 10% of their grade comes from daily work. They will be required to write to discussion boards or post to Flipgrid, looking at their pre-writing activities. So that is just a very small percentage of their grade. With that in mind that this is a writing course, I do request that students, if they need extra help, they come and meet with me, if that's setting up a Google Meet one-on-one or sharing their papers with me in advance. I truly do want students leaving my class to be better readers, writers, and thinkers, and I'm here to help them along the way. I know that a lot of kids see 15 pages and it creates maybe a little bit of anxiety in them, but please know that I'm here to help your child be the best writer that they can be this semester. All the writing will be argumentative, so there is very little creative writing in this class. They will have to conduct research in all of their papers and use outside resources. They are required to meet the deadlines for those papers. Deadlines will be posted on Schoology. All of their writing will be turned in through turnitin.com. And the last thing for them to realize is that they have to receive a C or better in the course to enroll in English 102 in the spring. So those are the expectations. If they have questions or if you have questions, please email me. The course syllabus, please read through. I've included a link to the course syllabus. Please read through that. And then the only person who has to sign the electronic signature is your child. So what should you expect during virtual learning? Google Meets will take place once or twice a week, and they should be about 30 minutes. So we're going to be on block scheduling. That means about 30 minutes will be for me instructing, giving the lesson for that day or that week, and then they have the rest of their time to work on their assignments. Attendance will be taken and reported to the office, so conferences are important for students to understand, and if they miss a conference, we just have to turn that information into our school attendance. The Google Meet link will always be placed in the Schoology calendar. And then if your child needs additional help, they want to set up a one-on-one conference, there will be a form for them to fill out with my office hours, and I am more than willing to meet with them and go over any assignments or give them additional feedback that they might need this year. So Schoology calendar is really important. Discussion boards, emails. If your student doesn't know how to link their calendar, like their Schoology calendar to their Google Calendar, there is a video that they can click on and watch how to link those. It's important for them to check Schoology daily. I will be using Schoology updates. That's probably the best way for me to get information to everybody at once. On the Schoology page, they will have a folder, and it will contain the videos or any assignments for the week, an overview, and those will be posted by 8 a.m. on Monday. Some assignments are going to be due by the end of a day. Some assignments will be due at the end of a week. Some assignments might be due the next time I see them. And so using Schoology, and I will always highlight due dates, I will put due dates in the Schoology calendar, will be really important for them to know what's expected and when those assignments are expected. And finally, I'm really going to miss starting out the school year with seeing students in my class. Please be patient as we all navigate this virtual learning. I'm trying to make it as smooth and easy and streamlined as possible so that there are no confusions and there is no anxiety going forward. Communication is really important during our current learning situation. So if you need help, email me. If your child needs help, please have them email me. And if they are struggling for any reason, please have them email me as soon as possible. Have them sign up for a one-on-one conference as soon as possible. So what's the schedule and how will Schoology be used? So here's the schedule for virtual learning. An A day would be a Monday and a Thursday. They're going to go to odd hours. On B days, which are Tuesday and Friday, we start our course here at 9 a.m. And then every Wednesday will be used for those open tutoring times, the one-on-one conferences. If I feel like I need to check in with a student, I will use that Wednesday to do so. Schoology, I will place a video here for them to watch and see how the Schoology course is set up. So what will you be learning? Your students have two major units. The first one that we're going to start out with is the place narrative. They will have a reader response due and then a summative, which is the personal place narrative. The second part of this semester is on rhetorical analysis. They will have to do two reader responses and a rhetorical analysis paper. So here's the grading again. Their grades are formative and summative, so that's the 90%, and those come from the reader responses and the two major papers. So that's the 90% of their grade is based on writing. And then the daily work, which is 10% of their grade, that will be the discussion board posts, pre-writing activities, Flipgrid videos. That goes in that category. And like I said, this is a college course, so the grades are different than high school, meaning that there aren't necessarily as many grades. It's fewer grades, and it's all writing. So using turnitin.com, that will give a printout to both your child and myself on how much information was taken from the internet. So have them aware that plagiarism is not accepted, and there are consequences outlined in the student handbook. Students will have to take the plagiarism quiz again, as they do every year. Like I said, we're going to use turnitin.com to submit all of their writings. What do they need for class? They need a Chromebook, a notebook. That can be either a digital notebook or it could be a physical notebook. But the notebook is for them to take notes or to write their annotations down over articles. Extras for them to have are pens, Post-its, headphones for them to use. And then if they need help, email is the best way. And then using this form right here to sign up for virtual conferences and tutoring. Here are my office hours that I am available to schedule a conference or help. With the email, just know that any email received after 7:30 will be answered the next morning. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to talk to me. If you want to set up a Google Meet, I'm more than willing to do that also. Thank you. Bye.